to my very last breath. I'm balling to my very last breath.
You ready to rock?
Yeah, let's rock.
All right, another Thursday night matchup. We got an NFC West divisional matchup. Seattle at Arizona. We hope you guys are feeling buttery tonight. Chop, do you have any insights on either of these teams and some of the dynamics going into this game?
Well, I do know James Conner's out, and that's going to be a big hurt for the Cardinals. He's been an identity for them for the last 2 or 3 years. I think they've leaned on him in a lot of moments. That's going to be a tough adjustment not having him tonight.
Yeah, definitely going to be a tough adjustment. They got Trey Benson in line to get most of the carries tonight. Still been a scrappy team. They played the 49ers close last week, had some opportunities to win that game. A couple big drops from Marvin Harrison really cut their chances in that game. I felt like it was a very similar game to Seattle versus San Francisco. So it looks like the NFC West is very strong this year, very talented. I know Arizona's also bulked up their defense a little bit. Kind of a similar team to Seattle.
Yep, and I like what the Hawks did last week. I think they got a big confidence win, put up some points. I think they're going to roll into this game feeling really good about themselves. I like them on a short week. Cardinals are 2-5 all time at home on Thursdays. I really like Seattle tonight, but we've plotted up a little bit of a parlay here. We've got a nice little butter window, as we like to call it. And Chuck, would you like to elaborate on our window?
Yeah, I'd love to elaborate on it. I wouldn't really consider it a parlay necessarily because it's more so about picking game flow, which is something you and I have always focused on. What's this game going to look like? So we call this the butter window. Some of you guys are familiar with it. We have Arizona plus 10.5 at home. I mean, it's a divisional matchup. We suspect this game to be close. And you parlay that with Seattle plus 6.5. So what that means is if Seattle wins by 10, that pick hits. We're essentially betting on this game being relatively close, slightly edging towards Seattle, almost as if we're playing like Vegas, like the book says. It's going to be a close game with Seattle with a slight edge. That's what that gives us, and that's at minus 142. Very excited about this pick. Don't necessarily want to pick an exact team on this, although we're leaning towards Seattle. This gives us the benefit of the doubt. Either team could win, but as long as it's within about a score, or at least Seattle not losing by more than 6 or Arizona not losing by more than 10, we got a nice 16-point buffer there. Betting on it being a close game, but giving Seattle the edge here.
Structured Vegas hates to see.
Exactly. We tried to type it in, and they weren't letting us do it for a little bit, but it does work. So you can do that. We're taking Arizona plus 10.5 and parlay to Seattle plus 6.5. That gives us that nice little window of it being a close game. Still allowing for Seattle to win by 10 if they dominate this game like they did last week.
There we go.
Any other final remarks, Mr. Hunter?
No final remarks. Let's just enjoy it and cash some checks.
Enjoy your Thursday, cash some checks, and as always, make an impact.
I'm balling to my very last breath. I'm balling to my very last breath.